Hello and welcome to Darksburg. Darksburg is made by Shiro Games. They are the same people that developed Northgard, and I absolutely had a wonderful time with that game. If you would like to check out Darksburg, there is a link in the description, and it's not yet out, so I'm playing the beta version, and if you would like to add it to your wishlist, then the link in the description is where you want to go. Otherwise, this is a 4-player cooperative survival action game where people team up to try and get through a particular level in the game where you're fighting against Revenants and you're fighting against these undead that have infested the town. So we're just going to create a game here. There are 3 different modes: co-op survival, versus survival, and last stand. If you know anything about Left 4 Dead, if you've played Left 4 Dead in the past, then this is a very similar game to that, but in a very different style. So you'll kind of have a bit of an idea as to how the gameplay actually goes. Anyway, co-op survival is what we're going to be playing as, and you can see here you can play on any kind of game type that you want: public, friends only, invite only, and so on and so forth. We're just going to play on friends only because I'm perfectly happy to just to play with the AI. And there are 4 different difficulties. You can play Discovery, Normal, Hard, or Nightmare. Discovery is of course going to be the easiest. We're just going to play on Normal, and just so you know, this game is kind of hard. So you're going to need some good teamwork. Let's just say that. Anyway, let's just create this particular level right here, and now we get to choose a survivor. So bear in mind that if you play on the versus mode, you're going to have other players playing as actual zombies that want to murder you. So there is also that. But there are 4 survivors at the moment, and I assume these question marks actually indicate a couple more that are being developed at the moment. Obviously, this is a early preview build, so none of what you see here is representative of the final product. But I got to tell you, it's already looking really fun, and I very much like it. So you can see here we have Runolf. He has all kinds of different abilities right here. We have Varag. Again, more abilities, and these all have different archetypes as well. As you can no doubt tell, there are healer, tank, support kind of thing, and then we have ranged as well. And I think I'm going to be playing with this guy because he has this really fun ability where he can gather mushrooms from the environment. And basically what that does is that allows him to toss a bottle of soup for allies to grab. It heals, briefly boosts movement speed, and instantly refreshes the evade ability's cooldown. And pick mushrooms in the wild to replenish the charges. So I think that's actually pretty cool. And his ultimate ability, a cauldron filled with delicious soup that heals all allies within range, while also making them stronger and more resilient. Sounds like a pretty fun character for me, so I am going to be playing as Runolf right here. And if I was a higher level with this character, I would be able to edit perks. Unfortunately, I don't have any of these unlocked because I am only level 1. So let's launch. The countryside, far from the busy streets and the constant noise of the city. The Faulberg is the rural area that separates Darksburg from the monastery. Okay, well, here we go. We are now spawned in, and as you can see, I have 3 AI friends. We all have, some of us have medkits or bandages, and those things are going to be, of course, used to try and heal us and to keep ourselves alive. Now, we're going to be fighting through a bunch of enemies right here, so going to have to be a bit careful about things. We've got to get through the town, and generally you're just given a sort of brief direction about where you should go, just kind of like a broad hint as to where you should go. So you're not told exactly or anything like that. I'm actually going to use some of my abilities right here, and we're just going to try and buff people as much as possible, and I will pick up mushrooms from the environment and try to replenish that. There we go. There's a mushroom right there, so you can pick that up instantly, and that's pretty easy. There's another one right here, which is really nice. There we go. Bandages. Yes, I will. Okay, never mind. Apparently my AI friend wanted to pick that up. It seems like we're having some issues right here. Never mind. Varag was good enough to eliminate that. No problem at all there. Now, as I've said before, it's very similar to Left 4 Dead in the way that it does things, where you're fighting regular zombie units, regular undead, and then you also have these special undead units that are going to be popping out from nowhere and basically being like, oh, you know, gonna murder you with some special ability, and that's what you got to look out for. You got to be a bit careful about that kind of stuff. So we're just going to continue looting things here, and I should probably heal this guy, or just at least throw something so that they can pick it up. Hey, pick it up. Pick it up. Yeah, there we go. He picked it up. And he gains a little bit of healing from that as well. Bear that in mind. Every single mushroom gives me, I think, about a third of the way to restoring the cooldown on my ability. And there are all kinds of other abilities that you can use as well. Like, for example, I have Coming Through, which is like a charge. And then I also have Ladle Smash, a high damage attack with a wide area of effect. And you can also charge it up, dependent on if you want to do more damage as a result. But most of the time, you're probably just going to be doing normal attacks for the most part, because, well, you don't really want to be without a particular ability, you know, in the precise moment that you need it. But as you can see, the charge actually has a really, really short cooldown, so it's really easy to use in actual fact. So nothing really to worry about there. Otherwise, we have the Ladle Smash. There's the Ladle Smash. You can see that that's the targeting area for it. And that's actually pretty cool. Quite a nice area denial ability. I quite like that. And I'd like to find some more mushrooms if at all possible. Now, Abigail is our healer, so hopefully we will be able to gain some more healing from her. I mean, I obviously don't need healing right now, personally, but, you know. Oh, hello. Yes, the fishmonger is going to be using some abilities on us. Whoa, Abigail absolutely murdered him. There we go. Pretty nice. Let's try and use this to get all the undead away from her. She's taken quite a lot of damage so far. And, yeah, bear in mind that if you go into these kinds of environments, if you go into, like, the wheat fields and various other places, that basically acts as kind of like a cover for the opponent, so they can hide in there quite sneakily and make things a bit difficult for you. But generally what you want to do is you want to try to get to this little icon. You see this little icon here on the UI? That's basically telling me the general direction in which I have to go. There's also cache boxes right here that I will be able to search. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get anything out of that, but that's fine. Not a big deal, not a big deal. So let's just use this, and I was actually wanting to do some damage here. Maybe I can... Oh, hello! Oh, I'm actually being attacked by the Executioner. But that's fine, because the AI is very good at getting on the opponent and making sure that they don't do too much damage to us. So I'm just going to give someone some soup. I like giving people soup. I think soup is very delicious indeed, so it's always good to share it around a little bit, isn't it? Okay, so let's continue to do damage here. I'm taking a bit of damage. Bear in mind that this seems pretty easy so far, but you're going to see. You're going to see later on that it is not that easy. Not that easy. Healing salve. Okay, someone else has picked up a healing salve. That's perfectly fine. I picked up some mushrooms. Now, there are some zombies, of course, that blow themselves up, which is not exactly great. Okay, so where do I have to go now? I guess through here. There we go. Now, bear in mind that I think bandages are temporary health. And I think you can gain permanent health from something else like first aid kits or something like that. But don't quote me on that just yet, because I think I haven't explored everywhere just yet. Oh, the Burning Witch. We need to take that out. Thank you. Very nice. Oh, wow. I took a huge amount of damage from that. That is not very good. Okay, I'm just going to use another soup. And every time I pick up a mushroom, it seems to restore my HP. That's actually kind of amazing. That's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. I have my ultimate ability now as well. I will definitely use that in the next horde that we fight. Because there are hordes, there are, you know, panic events that will happen. And we need to be careful of those. I'm actually just going to use it now because I think I'm actually dying. And, oh my, okay, this is the boss. This is the boss that we have right here. Okay, this is problematic for me because I am, of course, pretty low. Pretty low in HP, but I think we should be okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got to get out of there. Okay, I'm going to try and get out of there as well because this is not a good place to be. So let's try and get around the side. He's going to charge or he's going to use some kind of ability. As you can see, most of his abilities are telegraphed. So it's going to be quite easy for us to kind of know which way to go and how to dodge it and everything. Okay, so if I can... There we go, there we go. Nice, good damage, good damage. If we can maybe have Varag or someone, you know, be a bit of a distraction for us, then we will be able to do extra damage. Okay, get out of there. I used my charge to get out to try and dodge it. Varag is actually getting really low right now, but that's okay, that's okay. We almost have him dead. And he's done. There we go. Now we can just eliminate the Executioner as well. And I think we should probably heal Varag. I have a bandage. No, I don't want to use that on myself. Can I use it on him? I'm not entirely sure about that. No, I can only use it on myself by the looks of things. I should have dropped it. Oh well, never mind. I do have the ability to give him some soup, which I will do. There we go. And now he's going to get a little bit restored from that, hopefully. Maybe we'll find some additional resources as we go forward. But I'm finding quite a few mushrooms right now, which is always nice. There's a box over there, which is of course going to potentially have something inside, which will be quite useful for us. But hopefully Varag is not going to die. Bear in mind that if he does die, you can revive them. You can get them back up, so there's not really a big deal. Okay, pick it up, pick it up. Oh, did he pick it up? No, he's not. Why isn't he picking it up? I have no idea why he's not picking it up. I dropped it. There we go. Pick it up. He's being a bit of an idiot, but I guess it doesn't really matter because I can literally just bandage him when I find, well, not bandage, but I can heal him when I find the better healing item. I can't remember what it is, but the bandages are more of a temporary health boost. So that's obviously not something that is going to help us at the moment too much. It does help you in the moment when you're up against... here we go. Healing salves. They're the thing that I'm talking about. See, as you can see, Abigail picked one up and Varag picked one up as well. So they're going to be absolutely fine after they have a couple of those. And let's be a bit careful about some of the abilities on the floor here as well, because they actually make a big difference. They do a lot of damage, actually. So got to be a bit careful of those. Here we go. I actually do have my ultimate ability back now as well, so if I want to, I can use that and actually heal people up, which I think it actually did heal us up quite a bit when we were fighting the Baron. And here we go. We seem to have reached our destination, which is great. So, yeah, we can just explore a little bit more around here and just take out the various units. I'm getting smacked around a huge amount here, which is not very nice of them. There we go. Oh, nice damage on me and also on them, at least. Okay, the Raven Master is a unique, well, enemy. Well, not unique, but you know what I mean. It's a special enemy, and we want to kill him as quickly as possible, because otherwise he's going to do a lot of damage from pretty far range. So that's the main problem with him. And now, here we go. The zombies are coming. This is the event. So now what we need to do is we need to recover hay balls. And these are them over here. There's a brute. Take him out. Okay, how do I get over there? I've got to go around. Okay, that's fine. But bear in mind that we are going to be attacked by a pretty significant number of enemies as far as I'm aware. There we go, pick that up. Okay, so now I have to... yeah, so as you can see, the teamwork is coming into effect right here. I have to hold this. I can't attack while I have this. And hopefully I will be able to make my way all the way over to where I need to be. There we go, pick up all the mushrooms. The mushrooms keep spawning all over the place, which is really great for us. And let's put it there. Yes, there we go. So we've loaded it up. Now, I assume what is going to happen is once we have done that, we are going to be seeing a huge hay bale literally just being shot into the gate, and hopefully it will open up the gate for us or something like that. Hopefully that will be the case. Otherwise, I would like to get over here as quickly as possible to get this. There we go. And I'm wobbling around. I am absolutely wobbling around right here. Raven Master is being annoying, as you can see. Let's try and load this up. There we go. And now I can finally attack him. He's going to be really annoying. As you can see, he actually obscures your vision as well when he attacks you. So you've got to be a bit careful about that guy, because if you're playing with other people and not AI, you probably want to be a bit cautious about that, because people are not going to be able to see, whereas the AI is probably going to have an easier time dealing with things like that. So I'm just going to give some people some soup, and we're just going to go to the next area, pick up some more mushrooms. I need to go round. I was hopeful that I'd be able to go through the pumpkin patch, but no. Okay, there we go. Got it. Alright, let's make our way over. We're doing okay so far. I've got to say, my previous games have not gone as well as this. I've gotten pretty far in the past, and always get killed by that Baron guy that we killed earlier. So I'm actually kind of happy and surprised that we were able to do a little bit better this time around. Maybe it's because I'm playing a different character. I was playing Varag before, and I wasn't particularly good at him. So maybe that's it. Anyway, now we have to run, which in other words means let's get out of the way. There we go. And now it's going to, as I said, launch into the gate and open it up. Very nice indeed. Okay, so Rose, pick up that soup. Nice. That's what we like to see. Try and keep our friends in good spirits, good health. And try and kill the Raven Master. There we go. Nice. It seems like Runolf does quite a bit of damage as well, which is really nice. It seems like Abigail's having some issues, maybe? I'm going to try and give her some soup. Wow, she does so much damage. And you would think that a healer/support character would be not so good at doing damage. But I think the people at Shiro Games, they certainly know exactly what's going on when it comes to support characters in games. Because sometimes people don't want to play support. You know, they don't want to play a support that doesn't do any damage. But in this case, she is certainly capable of doing damage. Wow, she's doing a lot of damage right here. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Wow, there's a lot of enemies coming in here. But thankfully we have some amazing firepower behind us. I'm just fighting. Yeah, take him down. Take him down. And by the way, there are huge amounts of different ways that you can customize your experience, so that you can literally have different ways to control your character, different ways to attack, and you can fully rebind all of those abilities as well. So do bear that in mind. I'm actually going to place my cauldron down here so that we can try and heal ourselves up while we are fighting all of these enemies. Just see how many people are actually attacking us right now. It's kind of crazy. Don't really want to use my bandage, but I will if I need to. We're going to continue attacking here. Boom, there we go. Wow, that was some nice damage too. Didn't really kill it. It didn't kill that much, unfortunately, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Oh, we have a brute coming in here. The brute is not exactly difficult for us to deal with. I'm actually going to try and bandage myself here if I can. There we go. So that's a nice little bit of temporary health. Okay, so I think we should actually run. I think we have to run, to be honest. So let's do that. Gonna give Abigail some soup if she actually ends up following me. And I think this is a panic event where you just literally have to run as fast as you can to the monastery. I'm not entirely sure how to get there though, unfortunately. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. That is a lot of enemies. Okay, Abigail is down, unfortunately. Wow, there are just so many. Yeah, that is not going to happen. I don't think. I don't think we're going to get out of here. Ah, the Raven Master came out of nowhere and he took us down. Well, there you go. So that's kind of a little bit of a look at Darksburg, and as you can see, we gain a little bit of experience for doing various tasks and completing them. And I don't think we did that badly. As I said, we might want to play on a lower difficulty if we're playing with AI only. As you can see right here, you can see the amount of damage that everyone did. Rose was doing the most damage, and wow, got 425 kills as a result. That's pretty crazy. I took the most damage, which is to be expected. But otherwise, if you want to check out Darksburg, it's a 4-player cooperative action game with survival elements, quite obviously. Then add it to your wishlist on Steam through the link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.